How bloody
Don't
dare
be stupid.
you?
Don't be so stupid.
I'm not showing
Don't be
off.
so stupid.
I am tired.
Calm down.
As the famous quote says by Gandhi, you must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. Now, sometimes people do some weird things that actually make us question humanity, and those weird things can be brutal or even stupid. So today, let's look together at some photos that will make you lose all hope in humanity. Number 9. Bad design for people with mobility impairment. Almost 10% of the world's population live with some type of disability. Often, people with disabilities face some serious obstacles to participating in daily life activities, that most people kind of take for granted, such as using stairs. Accessibility in urban planning is a vitally important feature of any civilized society. Everyone, regardless of their mobility, should be able to access and enjoy all public facilities. These people confront stigma and discrimination in many places, like this one. What is this? How should anyone with a wheelchair actually use this stair? Is just placing a sticker enough for that? We don't really think so. Well, at least there are stoppers and signs, right? Oh, but what about this? This just seems so bad it's insulting. It is another thing for a bad design to make our lives a little more difficult, highlight something ironic, or even be hilarious. But again, this seems like life for a handicapped person is a dangerous sport. Like, did someone really think too much when designing this? Number 8. Creative chandelier. Alright, it's pretty clear that when it comes to light fixtures, nothing creates a statement like a chandelier, right? It's all the glitters, the mood setter of the room, and sometimes even a conversation piece amongst the guests. It's kind of obvious that it sometimes plays a huge role in expressing luxuriousness. Although the image of a traditional chandelier is often quite specific, a suspended light fixture with multiple arms and candelabras with beads and crystals hanging beneath modern and contemporary chandelier design, by definition, kind of rethinks the traditional concept of chandeliers in new and innovative ways. But does it mean that all modern chandeliers look amazing? You tell us that before you see this next picture. Just look at this art piece. Could it actually be called art? Well, maybe for some, but what about you? This is the penis-shaped chandelier constructed by Hans van Benten of now defunct art producers Rock and Royal. Number 7. Gluten-free cookies. After being confined to health food stores for years, gluten-free foods are now showing up everywhere. Supermarket aisles are abound with products proudly labeled gluten-free, and many restaurants now offer gluten-free options. For people who don't tolerate gluten, a protein found in wheat, rye, and barley, this abundance is a blessing. But lately, it's become hip to go gluten-free. Based on little or no evidence other than testimonials in the media, people have been switching to gluten-free diets to lose weight, boost energy, treat autism, or just generally feel healthier. Okay, we get it, but what does the company that produces these chocolate chip cookies have to say about this? Like, can anyone really explain this picture to us? Isn't it fun to find out that gluten-free chocolate chip cookies actually contains gluten? Number 6. Seatbelt t-shirt. We can all agree that wearing a seatbelt is just not a fashion, right? Many accidents happen every single day, and proper use of safety restraints have saved many, many lives. It is important to recognize the importance of wearing one, but also the importance of the proper use of using a seatbelt. Now, today, wearing your seatbelt should be second nature and a natural driving habit whenever you get into your vehicle. Even still, there are some people who do not see the benefits of wearing their seatbelts. Rather, they are placing themselves in greater danger because the vehicle's safety systems will not protect them in the event of an accident. There are many benefits of wearing it. It provides safety to everyone in the vehicle and even other motorists. It keeps you in place during impacts. It is designed to work with your airbags, and the most important reason to wear the seatbelt is that it reduces the risk of serious injuries or even death. But as it seems, people are just not very fond of it. People hate it when a cop notices them and they're not wearing a seatbelt, so they found a way to escape a cop. And that is a fake seatbelt t-shirt. Here, it's a pretty stupid life hack just to avoid a seatbelt ticket from cops. Number 5. Bicycle parking. As society shifts towards sustainable living, a cleaner alternative to automobile commuting is gaining traction. Cycling offers benefits that surpass driving on many levels. It's an economically and environmentally sound option that helps people also fulfill health and fitness goals. While cycling proves to be an excellent mode of transportation, an important question remains: where can a bike be conveniently stored once the cyclist reaches their destination? Bike parking becomes essential in the proper operation of any bicycle program, especially in high-density areas. Without the support and convenience of bike parking at a local level, cyclists can quickly feel discouraged in their choice of transportation. A cyclist must be able to find a place to park or store their bike efficiently, effectively, and securely. A bike rack is one of the easiest and most economical ways to create a parking solution, but there are actually people who need to read instructions before they use a rack. Number 4. Book barcode. Barcodes are a requirement for selling print books through major retailers. A barcode is the graphical representation of a book's ISBN and price. Barcodes are used on physical books, allowing them to be machine read and facilitating automated sales and inventory tracking, a requirement for most large retailers. But what kind of a person would put a barcode right in the middle of a book? Are you trying to give people an aneurysm? Who honestly thought this was a good idea? Isn't this a rage? Okay, the barcode may work as an anti-theft device, but aren't we supposed to read the book that we buy? They must have totally forgotten how books work. Number 3. Taking up seats. Sleeping in airports should be considered a sport. Hell, for our purposes, it pretty much is. Maybe your flight got canceled because of a monster snowstorm. You decided to take vouchers to be bumped from an oversold flight. Or you have no concept of time and just missed it altogether. Whatever your story is, one fact rings true. You are a citizen of the airport for the night, and it's time to make the most of it. Now, while this may seem like an arduous or perhaps downright uncomfortable task, there are a few things that can help you handle it like a complete boss. But sometimes, people are not really polite when it comes to personal comfort. Although it's not forbidden to sleep in the airport lounge, you must not forget to respect other people. Just look at this guy, who took not 2, but 5 seats just because he could sleep well. Number 2. Back windshield. One of the most important pieces of glass, but often the most overlooked, is the glass in your back windshield. Your rear glass window is also known as a backlight, with light being the technical glass industry term used to denote a pane of glass. In addition to its obvious safety purposes, your rear windshield glass performs a number of other valuable functions. It helps provide a more open feeling for the inhabitants in the car. It brings more light into the interior of the car. It helps increase visibility for occupants and in times of bad weather, and it adds to the aesthetics of your vehicle. But the most important thing that your car's back windshield does is provide safety. It helps create the passenger cocoon to keep you safe and reduce injuries in the event of an accident. And the owner of this vehicle seems to have no idea how important it truly is. Number 1. Toilet stalls. As we further progress as a society, our technology expands, our outreach capabilities expand, and our general capability to complete previously difficult tasks expands as well. The only thing which does not seem to have expanded is the bathroom stall. When people have presented the option to choose a larger, more spacious bathroom stall to take care of their business, they will often go for that environment over the smaller option. People will sometimes even avoid going to the bathroom if they know they are in for an uncomfortable experience. Now, we believe that all bathroom users should have a comfortable, spacious, and easily accessible environment. This will have a chain reaction effect of sorts and lead to overall greater health of your employees, customers, and or just the general users of your bathrooms. But it seems there are people who simply don't agree with us. Look at this toilet stall for exhibitionists. Would you go into it? What do you think? Which of these pictures was the most bizarre for you? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video from us. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video, and thank you for watching.